each and every point. Economical, mathematical, the man you have to become. Surfer archetype, the James Bond archetype, Clark Kent archetype, celebrity archetype to your soul. The queen energy, mother energy, and daughter energy, love energy, the ultimate stopping man. Warfare trade-off ratio, best age to have kids, polygamy, online dating as. I'm CTR and today we have Ty Lopez 13th Thesis, each and every point. So the 13th thesis is framework as method around finding the long-term partner for your life, to whom you are attracted to, who is good for you, who loves your children, who shares things with you, how to find her, how many people should you date, etc., etc. It also answers questions like best age to have kids, polygamy, which is a person you should take seriously, online dating as well, then something warfare trade-off ratio, then the travel test, ideal occupation, drunk psychometric test, mate poaching and dating, online dating, 3 commandments, that is like 3 things that you have to do after going through this course, and the intoxicating beauty about like these things have been covered in the 13th thesis. And the starting is the economical principle, then common theme thesis, then then we have the 5 archetypes of the man you have to become. It's the surfer archetype, the James Bond archetype, Clark Kent archetype, celebrity archetype, and a spiritual artist. These 5 are like, first, surfer archetype is the body you should have. James Bond archetype is the money, the things you own. Clark Kent archetype is the intelligence. It's the like nerdy vibe that you should have. The celebrity archetype is how popular local celebrity you should be. The spiritual artist is there must be some depth to your soul, that you do something like 4th dimension to you that is unique, something like an X factor, the part of where your femininity and masculinity comes together, kind of those things. So then 5 archetypes is the person you should be looking like, the queen energy, mother energy, queen energy, like the way she behaves. The mother energy is the way she nurtures people around and treat people around her, and how she will be to your children. Then daughter energy, the way she interacts with you and takes your help, etc. The love energy is the romantic sexual energy. Then the sister energy, the 5th, it's the things that you share with each other. I will go in depth with each of them, but for now I'm just summarizing. Then you have to be a robot, how you have to think about it, and the ultimate stopping math. After that, there are book recommendations that you should read to in depth understand the whole topics. Then some hard questions, then online, then all the bonuses. So let's go through it. Like Ty Lopez in this course brought like, it's maybe, I don't know if it's 100% complete or not, like maybe it still lacks a few things, because you cannot summarize everything in the how romantic things go on, etc. But I think it's scientifically it's very much gives you the direction, and at least for me it gave me a lot of hope and direction, kind of that stuff. So there are two quotes that I brought together from I just wrote it somewhere else, so first I will read those. The most dangerous thing in the world is a beautiful face with a bad personality. And he said this hundreds of times. Don't fuck up this area of your life. Anything is better than being with a psychologically unstable person. The one is someone whom both of you think they are each other the one. It's not like I love that person from the depth of my soul. Oh my god. Okay, you love people, that's all right, but it's not your the one. Okay, let's start with the 13th thesis. First is the economic principle. Like, when we are dating or when we are trying to find a partner, there are many problems that you have between you and your partner. A few of that is like, first, you may not be qualified enough, or you may not be, I don't want to say people you are not good enough, you're just not someone whom females are generally attracted to. Second, it's that you do not know how to gauge other people. You are getting into wrong situations or wrong people. Third is that you don't have enough brain, you're not logical about it. And fourth, I think, is one I have a problem with at this point in time. Like, there are many problems like, if we are trying to solve a business problem, we see what the issue is here. Like, we do not think of the whole thing, we just think this is the issue, then that is the solution though. So that is the kind of, it's, if you think about it, it's trying to portray the problems. So economic principle, thick and thin markets. Here it's like, economically, if you want to sell something, if you want to buy something, you will increase the probability of finding the one. Go to place where the type of woman you want, a lot of them hang out there. Don't try to find a needle in a haystack. You have very finite time, you have to find her in your young life and then build your life together. Get this thing right as soon as possible in your young age. Don't go with the Hollywood approach. The last thing he said, that don't go with the Hollywood approach. The person is just gonna come. Like, yeah, it's probable that the person is gonna come. Like, in the life, it's not like things happen for a reason. Like, yeah, you can think that is an optimistic view, that things happen for a reason, but the Hollywood romantic approach is really bad in this case, and the odds of it happening is really low. Like, yeah, there are millions of variables that are interacting in the world at the same time, so probability of everything happening in the world, probability of you dying is also always there, probability of you making luck is there, probability of you finding some millionaire is there, probability of you finding your soulmate while walking into on the street is there, because there are so billions of variables interacting at the same time. So there is a probability, but you have to work on it and not be like a romantic Hollywood approach, the person is just gonna come. The odds are very, very low if you work on it. If you go to the thick markets where those kind of, for example, if there is a, I don't know where my person is at the moment, I have not figured out the economics of it at this moment, but for example, if I go to a gym where all are of age lower than me, and all of them are interested in health like I am interested in health, like, there is a gym where on females, younger females come, then odds of me finding the one is very high. Place Go to place where the type of women you want, a lot of them hang out, so that's really good. Now the second archetype, you need to love, the common theme thesis, you need to love the presence of women, not just for sex. Yes, there are cookie women, but there are more good women. Love women, forgive the cookie ones. It's like, he was saying, there is a very bad movement going around. Like, men hate women, women hate men, and it's not a good thing. There are good people. There are good people. There are bad people, and hating women will never be of any use. You have to be with women. That's a very important part of your life, and yeah. love women, love the presence of women, have friends, hang out with women, talk to women, approach women, even if you're not romantically interested in them. Having a friend is never a bad idea. Love the presence of women. That's the second archetype. The third archetype, here we start the person you need to become. Have a BMI of 24 to 25, body fat percentage 8 to 12, lean muscle mass, chest to waist ratio 150%. That's the person you have to look. It's like a sporty body with muscles. It's like a sporty body of a surfer with muscles. It's not you getting too big. You should not be fat. You should not be thin. But you should have muscle. 8 to 12% or 8 to 12% body fat, not less, not more. Lean muscles, like don't bulk up your muscles too much, but lean muscles. How will you get lean muscles? Like I'm not an expert on that. As you can see, I'm working on it. So you get lean muscles by, I am not going to comment on that. Don't bulk up your muscles too much. Then the James Bond archetype. It conveys that you don't need to be a billionaire. James Bond was not really financially some guru or something very financial person, but don't be broke. Earn for a good lifestyle. Be sophisticated. Have nice things, cool things, like classic things. You don't have to have $1 million suits or thousands and thousands of dollars suit on spending on suit, but have a good suit, not torn suit. Have a good suit that fits you very well. That's more important. Have a car that's not like, don't need to have Rolls Royals, but have a good car that is maybe a classic or has something unique about it. Maybe an old car, for example. That was example. You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't, but don't be broke. Have money that you don't worry about it as much. Then the Clark Kent archetype. Be intelligent. Explore philosophies, explore psychology, try to understand, keep learning, be a nerd of something, read books, listen to podcasts, maybe play chess, poker, wear glasses. That gives you an intelligent vibe. Women want a lot of things. Intelligence is also one, and you have to, like, one of the also important thing of this like scientific approach is that no one is trying to get to know you 100%, and then they will decide whether I am going to select this person or not. Like, yeah, they will decide for that marriage, but you have to get a lot of dates in order to get selected for marriage, etc. So you have to market yourself really well. Be intelligent, go to bookstores, be like a nerd, think on subjects, have your own opinions, debate about it if you can. Wear glasses makes you look more nerdy and intelligent, generally, in case. The next archetype is a celebrity archetype. Status is really, really powerful. You have seen the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio versus Jeff Bezos. So that is all status. Become a big fish in a medium-sized pond filled with potential mates. Become a big fish in a medium-sized pond filled with potential mates. Go to the same place a lot. They will know you. Whenever you go, 2-3 people are greeting you. They will know you. They will remember you. Maybe you go to the same restaurant every week. So after a few months, whenever you go there, the people there, the manager there, the waiters there, they will know you. So when you will take her, she will feel like you are kind of a celebrity. And the popular archetype, the celebrity archetype, it's kind of a status that everyone knows you. It's pretty good for that. So yeah, that's something you should work on. Wherever you are, try to have status in there, hypergamy, and dominance hierarchy. Be good at what you do wherever you go. For example, if you play badminton, have acquaintance with everyone. Like, that's my take on that. Like, if I go to play badminton, I will shake hands with everyone, I will meet and greet everyone, I will know everyone. So if I take a girl there, she will think that I am a popular celebrity there, kind of, if that makes sense. Then next is spiritual artist. Women also want depth to your soul. You're not just a machine, kind of, with a good body and intelligent mind. You need to have a depth to your soul. Things to add depth to your soul is like a fourth dimension. You can meditate, be religious, you can explore spirituality, sing, play an instrument, paint, poetry, cooking, gardening. You can do a lot of things like these, which are not just for making money, but to actually express your creativity and speak through your soul to the world. That's kind of the whole thing. So these are the five things you have to work on as a person. Like, you will not be, you have to work towards the ideal. You do not have to get, like, once you have achieved these things, then only you have to work towards the ideal. Become as good looking as possible, become, try to have nice things, earn a good living, don't be broke, don't need to be a billionaire, but have nice things, buy cool things, classics, be like James Bond, and be intelligent, be a nerd, read books, play chess maybe if you want, do things. Celebrity archetype status is really powerful. Throw parties maybe, but don't abuse your status as well. That's also one point. Go to the same place, they will know you, she will feel, when you will take her, she will feel like you are a celebrity there, popular. Then have a depth to your soul. That was the five archetypes that you have to become as a person. Also, for summarization, economic principle, thick and thin market, go to places where there are women filled. I will talk about this last, where I'm thinking to go and I have not figured that at the moment. Now, what you have to look for in a partner: the queen energy. She should be elegant, she should be sophisticated, she should be beautiful, dress well, she must be intelligent, like the queen effect. Like, wherever you take her, she brings a respect to you. Like, she's dressed well, she carries herself well, she has manners, she speaks well, she's not speaks like a fool or says anything she wants. She understands and gauges the situation well, and then speaks accordingly, like, properly. If you are a king, a queen should be by your side. That's the queen energy. Everyone should be looking in their partner. Then the mother energy. This should not be too much. Like, all of this except the queen energy, mother energy, daughter energy, lover energy, and sister energy. It should not be too much. There should be a balance of it, and it should not be too less or too much. There has to be a balance of it, not too much, not too most. In the mother energy, it needs to be very high, very important, because you have to raise children, etc., etc. She can understand and feel the pain of others. She is, like, she's wise, emotionally intelligent, motherly vibe. By default, don't fool yourself with beauty. You know who has mother energy or one who does not, but avoid high anxiety. Don't, like, mother energy at its extreme can be very, very anxious. She is always worried what her children are doing. She is, like, keeping children away from danger, etc. Like, too much high. So there has to be a balance. It, like, kind of, not too much but not less. Keep it very high but not too much. Third is the daughter energy. The daughter energy. she's not egoistic, and she's open to take help from you. She respects you that you know things in your life. Not someone who is helpless, like she needs you to do every single thing for her, carry her bag, like needy and helpless. Like she can do things, but she's not completely self-dependent. Like I can do everything on my own. Like she does not allow you to do something. That is a red flag, and do not do that. You should also be a son sometimes and let her help you. Don't keep helping without being asked all the time. Also, you should not keep helping without being asked. Let her come to you, let her ask for help, and if she asks, she has the perfect daughter energy. She should not be helpless though. Then the love energy that all of us want, you need to find her physically very attractive. You're gonna find women who have mother energy, queen energy, daughter energy, and sister energy. But you need to find all of that. You need to find her physically attractive. It's important. What color, etc. She should just, when you see her, yeah, she is attractive. You feel something always. But she should not completely blow your minds. Oh my fucking god, how beautiful she is, how beautiful she is. Like that should not go around in your head all the time. Just don't choose physical attractiveness. Make the right call. Think of your children, grandchildren. Women with very, very high attractiveness may often be lower in IQ, so lower the attractiveness and get the IQ as well. Do not be blown away by her beauty, but you should find her physically attractive. The last point is that try to keep genetic difference so that you have better genetically better children. That was something interesting. That was a lover energy. Last is the sister energy. You both should share some things. Like you should not have every single fucking thing in the world that you both like. Like you don't need to have every single thing of common interest. Not too much in common interest, but you should have a lots of things that in a common interest and a few opposites too. That's the sister energy. So you understood what things you have to become and what things you have to find. The queen energy, the way she carries herself, sophisticated. The mother energy, the way she cares for people around you. The daughter energy, the way she asks for you for help and understands your authority, etc. The lover energy, the physical attractiveness. The sister energy, sharing and doing things together. Next of the 13th thesis is be a robot. There is a time for emotions. There is a time when you need to be a robot. When she doesn't have any of the archetypes, any of the 5 archetypes, if she is too low or too high and you are looking for a long-term relationship, move on. Be logical. Really, most people are not logical. Most people are not gonna be on the right scale for you on all those 5 energy. Maybe they are not at that correct point and time in their lives, but you need to find your the one as soon as possible. So move on. If someone isn't right, dump them. Don't try to get in relationship with them. If you want to talk to someone, go. 8 billion people, there are 8. If you want to talk to someone, if you think that this person may be your right, just go and fucking talk to that person. There are 8 billion people in this world. No one cares. If you made fun of yourself, you're stupid. Even if you're slapped, even if you're beaten, no one cares. Everyone will forget and everyone's gonna die in 100 years. No one cares. If you think that the person is good, just fucking go and talk to them. That's just like being a robot. Just go, and if the person is not right, dump. See the red flags again and again, dump. Remove your emotional energy from her. She's not right, she doesn't have that 5 archetype. Next is the ultimate stopping math. So it's like, how many people should you date? How many people should you find that qualify your criterias? Like, it's 13 people that qualify to be your wife, and then sure, find 13 people, go through and test them, have dates, etc., etc., and settle on, try to then go back to the which is the best, find best, go to find 13 people and choose the best you think are. You don't have too much time to explore hundreds of people who qualify and then try to find the best. You don't have a whole life. The best age to have children and get married is 25 to 30. Just fucking do that. It's really important. Have grandkids too. You need to leave good genes on earth. If you're a good person, you need to leave good genes on the earth. Go to 13 people minimum, around 13 people who qualify all your archetypes, and choose the best one from that as soon as possible. Then there are few books, the Evolutionary Psychology and the H Factor. H Factor, like the books is how to understand women, how to understand human psychology, etc., etc., maybe even art of seduction, and then how to read people. Because when you are on a date, when you are meeting people, when you see people in public, you need to just read people, cold read people, and then know that this person is how kind of person you like. You make a good guess, and don't waste your time if the person is not right. If they're showing any grand red flags or green flags, if they're showing some green flags, just go and try to have a conversation, make friend, go on a date. And yes, some hard questions. Best is to have kids as soon as possible. Having kids at age of 20 is also good. As soon as you find a person who is plus 18 years old, have kids. Money doesn't matter. Have kids as soon as possible. Don't wait for you to become a millionaire or billionaire. All rich people have kids early on. Go to Forbes list and search their names. At what age did they have kids? Everyone, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, everyone had kids very early on in their lives, and they have a lots of kids even before they were rich. Personality test, you can do a lots of personality tests like life compass, Myers-Briggs, opposite attracts. Mostly do not marry yourself, don't do business than yourself. Okay, 50%, and they're 50% to an introvert, they're 50% to extrovert. Then there was then he talks a lot about the personality test person should have. So there was extrovert, introvert, intuitive, sensing. Like there are two sides: introvert, extrovert. Intuitive, sensing, thinking, feeling, perceiving, judging. You should have at least 2 letter same. Third and fourth should be opposite, especially fourth need to be opposite. Okay, so one person should be perceive things, and person should be a judgmental thing. Like this is very complex, I did not completely get it myself. Like I have the second letter the same. Like you both need to be either intuitive or you need to be sensing things. The first, you are introvert, they're extrovert, it doesn't matter as much. Thinking, feeling, third and fourth opposite. One person should be thinker, other must be a feeler. Like one person is more logical, one person is more emotional, one person is perceives things, one person judging. Next he talks about polygamy. This is interesting. Polygamy. Humans aren't 100% monogamous but are serially monogamous. They generally only mate one person at a time. Historically, when a person dies, they mate with someone else. Some powerful men had multiple wives, and some had multiple partners, but in general, genetic predisposition, hormonal makeup, and penis sizes show that we are mostly monogamous. Nature laughs last. We are natural beings. Nature will win. Human genome isn't gonna change. Like whatever you do, human genome is not gonna change so fast. Then he talks about like who are the people who sleep around. Mentally unstable people are now sleeping around or are interested in polygamy or polyamory. Huh. Poly is a thin market for mentally stable people. Do not try that. Do not try poly. Stay away from that. Monogamy is gonna win. Then the person who you should take seriously important. You should discuss these things with your partner before you try to have long-term relationship. Children, both of you should agree that you should have children, and if someone says that they do not want children, just ask what's the fuck wrong with you. Now he go on talks about online dating is a very powerful tool, but do not use this tool only. Go in the real world, also find people. The concept of online dating is not bad, but the people who come there are generally more worse, adverse selection issue. So try to keep it 50%. When you do open a dating profile, open on all the ones. Now he tells how what kind of pictures should you post on your dating profile. That this guy is really like, he goes in detail on everything. I will just read it point by point. Don't have other people in your pictures. Head down, chin low. Don't choose your own pictures for the love of God. Looking at side pictures does better for men. Big dude, smile. Small dude, don't smile. No selfie. If you are with your grandma or something emotional, good. Animals, nature, happy settings, good. Musical instrument, plus plus. Things of higher value, example, picture on stage. One shirtless picture can be there. You wearing glasses, that's something cool. Then the copy you write, something mysterious, pick up lines, nope. Something of history, use intriguing, make people curious, example, just got a new job. Don't be too mysterious, leave clues, let them be Sherlock Holmes, and don't be too serious. Keep your location on. First message, example, did I see you at the Gold's gym? Question mark. This will make them tell about if they are interested in fitness or not. If they are not interested in fitness, then it just adverse selection effect. State something about yourself and ask open-ended questions from that. State something about yourself. Maybe I love sports. Do you too? Do you play any sports? That's an open-ended question. Third message. Get off dating site as soon as possible. Within third message, give two options: get offline, WhatsApp or Insta. Follow up week later, some sort. Keep it light, no aggressive. Go to events to other than attending online. Go to events. Ask friend to make introductions. Ask friends to set you on a date. You can also do dating on Instagram. Then this one is very important, very intriguing. Warfare trade-off ratio, you give and take must be almost equal in the long run. It's kind of a red flag, whether in money, texting, inviting over, etc. Sometimes they have good intentions, especially in the start when you have not gauged the person. Give them a free pass kind of for sometimes and read them. That's very important. To Ty Lopez, I think he's a good reader kind of. Sometimes they have good intention, but a chance to hints that you can also invite me over to your house if you want. Give them chances. Sometimes they don't invest 50 50 or even try cause they are just aren't interested. Don't keep giving. You are not gonna win them. If someone is not investing at all into that relationship and you are the only one who's giving, you have a limited and you cannot keep giving. Then last 5 6 more to go. uh, Go to travel with them, some anywhere, small place, picnic, whatever, with minor stress. Some make up a scenario where some stress comes out and then read people there. Don't think that you are good at reading people without don't think you are good at reading people, so be very cautious. Anxiety test, do the anxiety test. What do how did they do they respond when maybe you went to play any sports, etc. How they do when they are losing, how they perform when they are exhausted, emotionally baseline stability, and within how much time do they recover from being angry, for example. Ideal occupation, thick thin market for non-exploited people. No CEO, entrepreneur, lawyer, yes, teacher, farmer, nurses. They are very good. Find jobs in which people take care of and are nurturing, helping people, volunteer, non-profit, charitable work, artist, music, mixed personality, like wants to move to more rural type of place rather than cities. That's a very good green flag kind of. Mean drunk psychometric test. No alcohols if a person is very alcoholic. Science tells about that. If they are a little bit drunk, etc., see how they act then. If they're drunk, exhausted, high on sugar, mate poaching, assess accurately. Like, this is a whole system of how we, you know, a girl is a 10, a girl is a 6, a girl is a 5. Don't do that based on appearance. Base it on all the archetypes: personality, intelligence, beauty, mother energy, sister energy, etc. Like, base it on all of the above, not just on basis of physical attractiveness. Assess long term accurately. Intelligence is very important. People cannot live with people who are dumb. People cannot live with people who are too intelligent than them. So it must be around same for both of you. If you want to have very highly attractive people, go for 8 and 9s, not 10. He like wants 100 times in the course that you should not go for 10. They are like crazy stuff, etc. You try to become the best, you try to become the 10, but date 8 or 9, don't go for the 10. Then again he talks a little more about online dating, like what's the problem with online dating, and but you should not leave it. Few men acquire all the attention from the females. Females are not able to gauge narcissistic nature of the top men. The top men who get all the attention go to short-term mating strategies because they feel they have too many options, and they do. All women want to sleep with them, so why not? They Why should they close the doors? 3 commandments. Like, I will tell these at the last. Now, the intoxicating beauty. Surround yourself with women who are really beautiful. Make friends with women who are really beautiful, and make acquaintance, be around people, hang out with people who are really really beautiful, because that's important. You need to accustom yourself to that beauty. Your mind should not be blown when you see a very beautiful girl. Okay. And don't date out of your league. Know thyself, know yourself, Socrates. You need to assess yourself correctly and then date in your league. Don't try to jump upwards and it will just cause problems to you. There is no point of doing that at all. Now, this is like over. This is the 13th thesis that I have learned. I'm trying to apply them and learn them as much as possible. I'm trying to, whenever I will try to assess women and read women, I will try to, gauge people based on all five archetypes, and I will try to build myself better in each archetype. But yeah, let's see. So, three commandments. Last, what these mean. After that, I will tell you how I am trying to apply these things and failing at the time miserably. Yeah. And then I will tell you how to get this course. Okay. So the three commandments. Thou shalt go where thy ideal woman is in abundance. You have to go to places where your ideal woman is in abundance. You have to go to places where your ideal woman is in abundance. Number two, thou shalt be around women. Thou shalt like being around women. Third, thou shalt identify if the person is mentally stable or unstable. Thou shalt identify if a person is mentally stable or is unstable. If she's too moody, leave her. Thou shalt like being around women. Be with women as much as possible. Don't hate women. I think I have an economical problem. I cannot find women, kind of. That's something that I think I'm not able to find women of my age who qualify to be my long-term partner, if that makes any sense. Like, I am facing an economical problem here. Like, I have joined gyms. I thought maybe people will come to gym of who are interested in fitness. Those people I will be attracted to, but in especially gyms in here, all of them are older than me. All those I have talked to, like Noida, it's filled with people who are same age or above age than me, especially women, and most of them are married. So yeah, there's thin market of people. Like, where will girls be with whom I should be dating at the moment? All of them will be at college. And where do they go except college? Nowhere. Maybe, I don't know. I need to find that answer. Where are those women going? Also, for this reason, I should be having an offline job. I think it may have had been easier for me because I shine at the places I be physically. I would have done very good work and stood out in my place and natural hypergamy, and it could have been really good if I had a offline job, but offline job generally pays less and it's hard to get. I don't have any CV, resume. I have never made all those things, but I had based on my portfolio and designs. I made a few of them and a 10-20 review on Upwork. I don't know how to get a job. I don't know if there is a job in thumbnail designing. Probably I can find, but I don't know if I want to, because I will have to go and then come. After that, I have joined Noida gyms. Like, even in badminton, there is just one girl I know there. Like, all uncles, not even dudes of my age. I don't know where they are. Maybe they are in Gurgaon, maybe they are in Delhi. Like, I can't find them in Noida. Like, very, very, very difficult. Like, I have found guys of my age, like a very, very less thin market. problem. So that's something I have to figure out. Maybe I will try dating apps. Yes, I have to try dating apps. We'll resume the project high profile that I have previously discussed. I think here, create an awesome profile, take pictures, and vlog the whole process, and write good copies. Get girls, my friends, female friends, to check it out and rate it. Select pictures, yada yada yada. Now, how to get Ty Lopez course? It's like actually very simple. Just go to his website. I will leave a link below. Buy the course. You will have 3 days to do the course. In just for $1 you can do the course, complete the course, and then you have to go and unsubscribe, so you will not be charged again in the future for that course. So if I have tried to tell you everything, like I have told you everything, if you understood it and you want to follow, just do it. Become that person, be like a robot, find the perfect girl, make online profile, find someone who wants to have children, gauge her perfectly, and then be in thick markets. That's what I will say. But if you want to do that course, you can just go to the website, find 13th Thesis, pay $1, and get access to the whole course for 3 days. After that, you will be charged more if you do not cancel. So after that, you just go and cancel, and you will have the whole project. So I love this principle. After that, I am exploring one more guy. He wrote a book, Value of Other People. He's like economic terms of relationships. Like he came to the Diary of a CEO. Is looks like a very brilliant man. He was talking many things and even going depth in many of the subjects. So my plan right now is I will read Laws of Human Nature, Art of Seduction, Models, The Game, How to Pick Up Girls, Minimal Game, like all these types of books, Casanova, these types of book, The Value of Other People. I'm gonna read it in the next few years, and I want to like it's. I have never been in a relationship, etc. So it's kind of very difficult to me, that which most people will not understand, because at this modern era, everyone has been in a relationship while I have not. So I don't know things. That why I try to get science behind things, because if we can break things in a scientific manner, then it is replicable. I don't know if you understand the point or not, but there is a science behind the magic. If you can break things down in a scientific, mathematical manner, economical manner, etc., then there is a hope. It feels like there is a hope of maybe, even if I don't feel that way, I can replicate the whole thing, and it gives the light at the end of tunnel, and maybe there is a hope that I can do it, because there is a scientific way to achieve the things that I want. Like if there is a scientific way to gain muscles, break down your muscles, eat lots of fat, and eat lots of protein and sleep, like streamlined manner. To the weight loss I did, it was very streamlined. If I exercise more and eat less, it will happen. But in relationships, it seems more complicated. The science has to be like broken down. Even Sai Lopez wasn't able to break it down in simpler terms. He had to create a 13 thesis. After that, even it was not complete, so he added a whole bonus with commandments and warfare trade-off ratio, bonus travel test, the ideal occupation, mate poaching, drunk test, personality test, commandments. So like people have so many variables. Like there must be something. Like I will figure this out. I'm thinking of writing how to make a girlfriend end to end. Like that's the name I've thought of writing. So yeah, when I will figure it out, I will try to write break it down even simpler terms, like every scientifically what you can break it down, everything can be broken down into 80-20 principle, the Matthews principle. It applies to every single thing, every single scenario you go in life. Like this is the 80% things you have to do, it is a 20% thing you have to do. Like I will figure out what that fucking 80% is, and I will make an end-to-end guide on how to get a girlfriend and love in your life. When I will able to do that myself, that then only I will write that guide. So yeah, those have a few. Some may have not found love ever. May someone of you may not have ever been in a relationship, but I have also not been, and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. So you too don't give up. There is hope. There is always hope. Mathematically speaking, if you try enough variables, something will happen. Some, as Jordan Peterson says, he said, as he says, give try to give people what they want, and you may be you may as well be able to fool someone. Someone will maybe, when if you try to give people what they want, someone will be foolish enough today or tomorrow to be with you. Kind of that he meant, that if you keep giving people what they want and you be the person that everyone desires, etc., etc., then someone will be foolish enough to be with you and love you, etc., and choose you. Someone will be foolish enough to choose you. Yeah, that was, I think, what he said. Billy. So I'm not giving up. I hope you're not too. Thank you. I'm CGR and welcome to 13th Thesis by Ty Lopez. This is how Ty records his videos in the 13th Thesis and also on YouTube, and especially in the 150 body. So, as a tribute, I am making the intro in that way. And this is a very, very interesting way to record your videos while taking your morning walk, while taking your vitamin D, early morning sunlight. I'm thinking also start like we can do something like a walking interview where people walk in the morning and they just like this, just record the audio and the video and just maybe hold a mic and just do it like this. Like the third pillar, which talks about health, wealth, love, and happiness. So it is one of the pillars for a good life that I talks about. So in the 13th thesis, he goes about the economics. Like, so the best thing is that he breaks down in science. This is what I was in search for. How can I break things down in a scientific, mathematical manner? Because in love, especially, people are just like, uh, love, it's an emotion thing. But to choose a mate, I feel that it's kind of a science behind it. Like science, everything can be broken down into science, and if it cannot be, it's just uh, it cannot be broken down into science and maths. It cannot be replicated, and it cannot be replicated. Some people who are not able to get it till now, they feel like you cannot do it. But if you can break things down into scientific manner, maybe we can do something about it. So yeah, that's what it breaks down, the economic principle, the thick and thin markets, where you should go to find the person. And then it talks about the person you should become, five archetypes, the kind of body, the kind of intelligence, the amount of money you need, and then your expression, artistic expression, etc. And then the 5 things you should look for in a partner: female partner, queen energy, the mother energy, the sister energy, daughter energy, and the lover energy, which is like the attraction.